Hey, beautiful soul. Hey, friend. How you feeling today? How you feeling today? How are you feeling today? Mm, okay, okay. Did you learn anything about yourself yesterday with the storyline that we provided for those that need more of a task when meditating? Okay, I know that's right. I know that's right. Yes, yes. Thank you for asking. I have had some circumstances come up just even since yesterday, right? Um, with the broken bonds of love, it's time to face some of those things. Um, which is surprising, child, because I didn't expect that, but I welcome it. Okay. So anybody being like, oh, that over there life doing ain't working. Let me tell you, I'm not telling you by what I heard somebody else going through, by what I saw somebody else doing. I'm telling you my experience as my experiences arise, right? And since I'm dealing with the broken bonds of love that need healing, that need confronting, right? What you tell me what's the stone I should be tapping into today, right? To help um co-parent with me on the things that I need to confront, deal with, accept, release judgment on, right? So you tell me which one? Which one? We've been doing this for a minute now. Garnet. That's right. That's right. Garnet is a heart and blood stimulant. It heals broken bonds of love. Okay. So that's just some of the energy I need to just ask to help me along my way today, along my journey today, right? The red jasper helping me to increase my emotional stamina, right? Because when you've been, um, let's say, separated from those you love, be it lover, friend, family, child, right? Um, it can get draining even thinking about going back in a direction because you have worked so hard to let things go. But in this chakra cleansing that we're doing and we're taking part in, we're breaking up that pavement. The pavement being what? The blockages of anxiety, fear, stress, um, committing to certain things, people, and places. Um, Having to do with your physical safety. Am I safe? Am I going to have enough money to pay my bills? Is my home comfortable enough for me, right, to thrive in? And if not, what do I need to do for those things? And my sustenance, is relationships a part of the things that's going to help me move forward, or are those the things that I need to be okay with and where I left them? Shelter, the physical body. Yesterday, my body told me I needed some raspberry leaf, peppermint, and fenugreek, right? Okay, let's get into it. The peppermint helping me be invigorated, right? Helping to lift my spirits. The fenugreek for hormonal issues. And the Child, what is it? I just said red, not red rose, hibiscus. That's what I meant to say. Hibiscus is for the immune system, right? So now, energy, if we know we made of energy, our body or my body was preparing me for the things that was headed in that I had no idea was about to take a turn, right? So just giving thanks to myself for listening to myself, for being here for myself, for showing up for me, for asking for things that I need to confront to be shown to me in a way where I can organize my priorities in a way that don't limit me, but also don't limit others, right? It only take one instance to make somebody change, or one thought process to make something change, or one situation for somebody to see things differently. And we are not excluded from those. So there's no judgment in this. Okay, so today we're going to do things a little bit different. As you know, I'm breaking it up. And this, go back to day one, go back to day two, go back to day three for different ways of clearing a new path for yourself, right? Today we're going to do a breathing exercise that releases judgment. It supports us to grow beyond our habitual judgments, guilt, and shame. And doing this repeatedly will help you become oriented toward positive, encouraging possibilities and away from blame, self depreciation, and critical thoughts. Okay. You do this as long as you need to. How many times a day? If you need to do it 1 minute, break away, come back, do it another minute, break away. It's you're in control of this. Okay. Now let's talk about this. Of course, you know we have to do it daily, every video, so people will know what we're doing if they're just stepping in. So to those of you that do know, we dealing with our color therapy for those that can't quite picture, excuse me, the color red or any other color that we work with throughout our time together. We have our energy, right? Um, to help co-parent with us how to navigate through things. It's not the end all be all, because we are the end all be all. It ends with us, it begins with us, right? But the tools that we gather to utilize to help us in confronting or dissolving certain things around us and within us can just be tapped into from the energy. So, as you know, starting off, we have our obsidian, which is for helping with clarity, helping to release blockages, drawing out stress and tension, clearing out ancient trauma, and helping to detoxify. Then we have our garnet, which helps our heart and blood stimulate our heart and the blood, and it helps to heal broken bonds of love, right? Then we have our red jasper, which helps increase emotional stamina. It also increases the memory of your dreams. And then last but not least, we have smoky quartz, which help with dis-ease around the lower torso, helps to relieve stress, elevates the mood, and helps in protecting you. Of course, I have white sage, help cleanse and clear this energy. I ask that those that need to see this come in their own time. Like, and then last but not least, we have our question of the day, which is an insight question. Okay. And that's just to leave you with something to carry on throughout the day, so you're not just hyper focused on the work we're doing here, just to give you a little bit more insight about you or the things that's going on around you. We know when we dealing with the base chakra, it regulates our lower back around our coccyx, our adrenal glands, our blood, skeleton system, the feet, the knees, hips, teeth, nails, the rectum, and the spine. And those are the things that is regulated by the base chakra. The base chakra having to dealing with sustainability, shelter, the physical body, and safety, right? Okay, let's get into our prayer and or chant. Cleansing breath. I appreciate myself. I appreciate my mind, body, spirit. I appreciate those that have come before me, those that are with me, those in my future world, and those that I leave behind. I honor prime source of divine energy, light, and consciousness within myself, as I am made of energy. I ask for access to my higher self and spiritual team for guidance, love, strength, wisdom, and clarity with that which you choose to share, only to use for my highest well-being and the highest being of those I encounter along the way. I ask that you show me what you need done on my end to provide you with the energy and strength to help in our evolution. I ask for protection. I am listening. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So we did the jumpstart your jackhammers. Okay. If you haven't checked that out, please do. Today we're going to release judgment. The benefits that's going to come from this is liberation from judgment against yourself and others, and flexibility. Now, there is specific seating for this one, but if you can't do what is asked, then find the most comfortable position for you, okay? We're going to be seated with our spine straight. If you want to reach up to the sky to give it a little extra room. Oh, twist it to the left. Give it a little stretch. You should feel that little stretch coming in. Help open us up. Take a couple cleansing breaths. Roll them shoulders back a couple times just to kind of relax us. Remember to keep your face relaxed. Don't be frowning. Tightening your eyes. Tightening them cheeks. We want everything relaxed, okay? Cleansing breath. When a feeling of judgment arises, sit comfortably and take a few conscious connected breaths and start to connect with your body. Feel that collarbone loosen up. Feel them shoulders. Remember, this is a judgment-free zone. The only one in control here is you. Notice the places where your body feels tight or pinched, and direct your breath into that place. Expand the sensation with fuller breaths. I have issues in my right side of my shoulder, my neck, my back, my hip. So I'm going to expand the breaths into those areas. So I can observe the feelings that are there. Breathe loving acceptance into that place. Ask yourself what part of your body would say, what that part of your body would say if it had a voice. What were those body parts say? How are they feeling? Allow it to speak, saying out loud the thoughts that come into your head. Every time you lift me, I be hurting, child. I know you don't mean it, and I know it wasn't your fault. You haven't always done the best things to help heal those. Sometimes you ignored them sensations, them feelings, them thoughts, thinking you could think it away, but pain is real until you address it. Address me. I want to heal. Sometimes you don't think before you move me, and it causes you pain, and you get mad at me like I did it to you. It was a situation that happened beyond our control, but yet the control that we need to take, you sometimes falter on that. You sometimes shy away from that. You sometimes think less of yourself because you can't do certain things. But I need you to know you're not limited. Even though I hurt, you can push past that pain. Go into your mind. Ask yourself, how can I heal this without outside forces? Or is this something I need to go to physical therapy for? I need to go to counseling for? I need to go to the doctor for? All of this is in your control. The more tools you have, the better. So why do you ignore my warning signs to you? Do you think that what I'm telling you is not true? Do you not want to heed the warnings because you think I don't know how I feel or how you're going to feel? Keep breathing consciously and continually with the intention of releasing what is no longer needed as you exhale. Sensations may intensify. Sensations may intensify or dissolve. Either is fine. Accept where you are. Consciously breathing, being connected. Those body parts. You have to remember, when we started that jackhammer a couple of days, we went to work, right? So whether or not you just get a crack in the pavement, in the cement, when you got your jackhammer going, and or crumbles start to fall, right? The pavement just start to fall, the cement start to break apart. Anything that comes out of all that's been bound has to be addressed. So things can intensify and or they can dissolve. And this is not just things within you, body parts. These are people, places, and things, right? Cleansing breath. Accept where you are. Finish by saying out loud, the thoughts or judgment that has been holding me back is. Take a breath and let go, saying, I choose to rise above this belief to a time and place I feel free. Again, I choose to rise above this belief to a time and place I feel free. Last time, or as many as you need. I choose to rise above this belief to a time and place I feel free. A deep cleansing breath. You know, breathing in through the nose. And out through the mouth is a cleansing, calming breath. Take a big breath in and out to release the experience from your body. Repeat the process a few times until the judgmental feelings have softened in both your mind and your body. We're going to do this a couple of times. I'll do mine off camera, but I'll leave you with that. So just take a couple cleansing deep breaths. Remember, conscious connected breaths. Noticing the places where your body feels tight or pinched and directing your breath into that place. Expand the sensations with fuller breaths. Breathe loving acceptance into those places and ask your body, if it had a voice, what would it say? Allow it to speak, saying out loud the thoughts that come to your head. Breathing consciously and continually with the intention of releasing what is no longer needed as you exhale. remembering that the sensations may intensify or dissolve. Either is fine, and remembering to accept where you are. Finishing out loud, the thought of judgment that has been holding me back is I choose to rise above this belief to a time and place I feel free, right? The thought of judgment that has been holding me back is no longer wanted, needed, accepted, allowed, invited into my being, into my spirit, into my soul, into my mind, into my body. I choose to rise above this place. I choose to rise above this belief to a time and place I feel free. Taking a big breath in, releasing the experience from your body, and repeat as many times as you need to. Okay? Responsibility. I will say this 3 times. Either you can join along or just remain in your connected conscious breathing. And just relighting the sage. Deep breaths, slow, connected, expanding them full sensations into the areas of your body that feel tight, pinched, agitated, irritated. I plant myself on solid ground by consistently taking responsibility and having personal accountability for all that I do. I allow others to depend on me being responsible. My actions speak louder than my words. I rise above excesses and overindulgences as I forgive myself for my past indiscretions. I know I could not have acted in a more evolved way than I was able to at the time. I plant myself on solid ground by consistently taking responsibility and having personal accountability for all that I do. I allow others to depend on me being responsible. My actions speak louder than my words. I rise above excesses and overindulgences as I forgive myself for my past indiscretions. I know I could not have acted in a more evolved way than I was able to at the time. Don't that feel good? To release all that pressure off yourself, all that anxiety, all that stress, all that worry. Only taking responsibility and accountability for thyself, for your own actions. Allowing those actions, these new actions, to speak louder than words ever could. To rise above excessiveness, overindulgence, and forgive yourself for those their actions. understanding that you were doing what you knew at the time. Last time, I plant myself on solid ground by consistently taking responsibility and having personal accountability for all that I do. I allow others to depend on me being responsible. My actions speaking louder than my words. I rise above excesses and overindulgences as I forgive myself for past indiscretions. Past indiscretions. I forgive myself for past indiscretions. I know I could not have acted in a more evolved way than I was able to at the time. With that being said, I will leave you with the question of insight for the day. When and where do you feel most relaxed? When and where do you feel most relaxed? And we're not talking about a past place, we're talking about a present place. Please like, share, subscribe, and comment. Thank yourself. Be appreciative for yourself. For only you have the control, only you can take the action that is necessary to heal yourself from the inside out. And those of you that are taking this journey with me on your own journey, looking for a journey to help somebody else, I thank you. I appreciate you. And I hope to see you on the other side.